Let's be honest, piles or hemorrhoids are one of those things nobody really wants to talk about, but a lot of people are dealing with. And what most people do is use creams and ointments and suppress it, manage it, but it keeps coming back again and again because we're not asking the right question. In homeopathy, we don't ask how do we get rid of piles, we ask what is the body trying to do and express here? And once you understand that, you can choose the right remedy and things can shift really quickly. So let's go through the main remedies and how to know which one is right for you. Just like with any condition, this isn't about treating piles as a label, because 5 people can all have piles but need 5 completely different remedies. It's not about what you've got, it's about how you've got it. So before we go into the remedies, if we haven't met before, my name's Marcus Fernandez, and I've been a practicing homeopath now for over 30 years. I'm also the founder of the Centre for Homeopathic Education, or CHE, one of the leading homeopathy schools in the world. And I'm also the author of the #1 bestseller, Homeopathy at Home. And the top 5 remedies I will share with you is exactly what I would use in my practice. So let's get started. Remedy number 1, Aeschylus. Now, Aeschylus is often one of the very first remedies I think about for piles or hemorrhoids. There's this very characteristic feeling of fullness and heaviness and congestion in the rectum. People often describe it as it never feels quite emptied, almost like there's still something left behind. And sometimes it's described this sensation almost like there's little sticks or splinters that are lodged in the rectum. And the piles can feel dry and swollen, they can be purple and very painful. And a very big key symptom here is pain can radiate up into the back or sacrum. And there's this constant congested feeling, especially worse after going to the toilet or standing for long periods. And also there may be just a little bleeding. So it's more of a stuck, engorged, heavy sensation. And that's often the classic Aeschylus remedy picture. Number 2 is Hemorrhoids. Now, Hemorrhoids is very different. This is one of the main remedies for bleeding piles, sometimes quite profuse bleeding, often dark bleeding. But alongside that, there's this bruised, sore, tender sensation. And people often describe it like the area feels injured or raw. The veins feel very swollen and congested and very sensitive and very tender. And what really stands out here is bleeding with soreness. So that combination is very characteristic of this remedy, Hemorrhoids. Okay, remedy number 3 is sulfur. Now, sulfur is all about burning and itching and heat. I mean, intense burning. Sometimes people can describe it as burning like fire after going to the toilet. And often there's relentless itching too, and there can be redness. And the more they scratch, the worse it becomes. But they almost can't stop scratching. It's often worse at night, worse after going to the toilet, worse from heat or overheating, especially in bed. And one of the classic sulfur traits is often they dislike warmth and really desire cool air. And sometimes they'll even stick the feet out at night. This burning, irritated, inflamed picture is an indication for sulfur. Number 4 is Nux vomica. Now, Nux vomica, this is very much the remedy of modern life. Stress, pressure, overwork. These are often people burning the candle at both ends. Too much coffee, alcohol, rich food, late nights, always pushing. And the piles are often linked to constipation and straining with this remedy. There's frequent urging, often just go a small amount, and they never feel like they're properly completed. Constant sense of, I still need to go to the toilet. The piles can be extremely painful, often non-bleeding, and made much worse by straining. And emotionally, there's an emotional picture here. They can be irritable, impatient, reactive, everything feels tense and overloaded. And that's when Nux vomit becomes a strong consideration. Number 5, sepia. Now, when we come to sepia, this remedy often appears around hormonal shift, particularly pregnancy and childbirth. And one of the strongest sensations that people have is a bearing down, like everything's being pushed downwards. And people describe it like something's about to fall out. There can also be a sensation of a lump or pressure in the rectum, like a ball, even after going to the toilet. There's often a sensation of congestion in the pelvis, exhaustion, heaviness. And emotionally, they can be quite flat, irritable, emotional, feel depleted. And that combination of hormonal change, pelvic pressure and emotional exhaustion is a classic sepia picture. So again, we're not treating piles or hemorrhoids, we're matching a pattern. Each of these remedies is like a key. And when you find the right one, it unlocks the body's ability to heal. If you're dealing with piles or hemorrhoids, just don't reach for something to suppress it. Just observe. Notice the details, because those details are what lead you to the right remedy. And when you get that right, everything starts to shift. Now, if you want to go deeper, don't forget to get my free home prescriber course on my best-selling book, Homeopathy at Home. You'll find the link in the description. And I'll see you on the next video.